everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a seafood boil mukbang. So we have a bunch of seafood that we're gonna eat. And here's my sister, you guys know her.
Hey.
Say hey. Oh, I don't need this, I'm clean.
Oh, okay.
But make sure you guys like this video, comment down below if you guys like seafood, and subscribe. And yeah, so we're just gonna be talking about some things and eating the seafood. We have some crab and some king crab. Oh my god. We have some lobster tails, some shrimp, corn, potatoes, mussels, sausage, and some sauce. And it's gonna be just a great time. So, hope you guys are eating with us, you know, like a big family.
My necklace fell.
Oh no.
What? Okay. I guess that's not
so guys,
staying on. Okay, we can finally eat.
We got some of this from Captain's Boil. We got some of it from the market. So shout out to my mom that helped prepare this. She's the realist. So do you want to start talking? I think we should. Okay, today's topic is about clubs, certain clubs in Toronto, but the bouncers at these clubs.
We're not generalizing. Okay, we have friends who are bouncers. We know bouncers.
We know bouncers.
Don't be offended, please. This is not a generalization.
We're not saying this is all bouncers. We've just experienced it quite a few times. Well, I mean, I have once and she has once.
I have once, but I have a lot of friends who have like told me horror stories as well.
So it's like an ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is just Toronto clubs.
No, I don't know. Like, I've had bad experiences other places too.
Comment down below, guys.
Your horror stories, your bouncer horror stories.
Because we want to know. Oh, we have this like butter sauce over here. It's like a little invention. And then we have like this cocktail kind of stuff.
It's an invention?
I mean, I just put a bunch of stuff in it. And this
yeah, she literally
sauce.
just dumped like put stuff in it. Do this. Alright, so yeah. I guess we'll just like, we won't say like which club.
No, we will. Okay, we're not gonna say which clubs. Never mind.
If people ask us, like, we'll tell them. Like,
yeah. If they want to avoid.
If you want to know which club it is, just ask us. Just like DM us.
And we'll tell you. But we're not gonna like announce it publicly. Publicly. We're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to start with your story?
Sure.
Okay.
Mine's not as dramatic. I mean,
I feel like both of ours are pretty dramatic.
like, okay. So last June, like not this one, the one before it.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah, it was so long ago. I went out for a friend's birthday, obviously in Toronto, and we got to the club, and it was one of those things where like it wasn't really like we weren't all together, different Ubers and everything. So like my friend and I got separated from the rest of them, and we were waiting in line because like, or no, I'm not.
But you guys had a booth, right?
No, we didn't.
Oh, different line.
We didn't have a booth, so that's why
I think
it was hard for us to get in. Like, I'm not the type of person to just, I don't know, try to get in. Like, I was just like, okay, I'll just wait in line. So I was waiting in line, and we were there for a good, I want to say, like
20 minutes.
No more, like half an hour. We're waiting in line, yeah, and then so I decided, because it was getting late at that point, so I decided to go leave the line. My friend was holding the spot for me. Go ask. Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
yeah. Go ask one of the girls who works there how long it would take. So I went up to her and I asked her, and she said, oh, I'm not sure. The usual response. Like,
Okay, always say that.
I came back in line, and this bouncer goes back in the line. I was like, why? And he's like, well, you're not allowed to cut. And I was like, no, I've been here for like half an hour. Like, you can ask anyone. He was like, ma'am, back in the line. And then I guess I kind of like, I was angry at this. I wasn't fuming, but I was kind of mad. And I was like, okay, but like, I've been waiting here. Like, if we go to the back of the line, like, I'm just not gonna go in. And then he literally grabs my arm like this,
okay,
and like shoves me like this, as in like go to the back of the line. And he literally like, this person was literally 6'5", twice my size, like, you know, big guy. And he goes, go to the back of the line. And I was like, so all of that happened, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave. And all that could have been fine, but I wanted to say something, so I was like...
Because you're dramatic.
No, but I was like, sir, please don't touch me. Like, you don't have to put your hands on me. And he goes, you're not my type anyway. Don't worry, I don't even want to touch you. It's like, I didn't ask you, first of all. Second of all, like, no. So I was like, I got really upset, and I guess they could tell I was upset. And so I went to like, talk to someone about it. And he was like, ugh, women are so emotional when they drink. Mind you, I had not drank. Because we had just got there. So like, even if I was drinking, that's not something you say to someone, to a woman. It's like it's just such a sexist, like almost sexist comment. Oh, women are so emotional.
But I feel like a lot of, I've noticed that a lot of bouncers, they always like attack women, and then like all the men will like gang up on like the person.
Oh yeah, no, all his friends were defending him, obviously, like all the bouncers and stuff, and they were laughing. Like they thought it was funny that he put his hands on me. And he was like, by the way, don't even try to call the cops, because like, as if I was gonna call the cops and go through all that. Like, no.
Yeah,
like,
why?
Like, don't call the cops, because you're the one who's gonna get in trouble. Sir, in trouble for what? For having a glass of wine before I got there? Like, I literally had a glass of wine. Because I remember I got to the girl's house pretty late.
I remember.
Because I had work or something. Oh, yeah! So I got there and I was like, okay. But, like, it's fine. I don't usually drink that much. Like, I just have, like, a glass of something or, like, a cocktail. So...
There's nothing in this. What a fraud.
This came out so good. I'm so happy about this. Okay. So, yeah, that was the time that a bouncer laid his hands on. And by the way, guys, just so you guys, if you guys are wondering, they're not, so like if you're outside the club, technically it's the city of Toronto, so they're not allowed to touch you. Inside the club,
you're not inside their property.
You're not in the club. You're not in the club yet, and they're outside the property technically. They're not allowed to touch you, just so you know.
Oh, I didn't
know that one.
I had no idea.
Not that it was gonna change anything. It was so upsetting, you guys. I called my sister. She's like, wait, what? Everyone thought I was overreacting until it started happening to them. And then I was like, see guys, I'm not crazy. Like, this stuff happens.
Well, I knew like it was bad because the way you were telling me. I was like, oh, it's serious. I didn't like think like you were being dramatic. Well, like, maybe a bit. But,
I was being dramatic, but
like I would be like that too. Like, there's someone here stealing our seafood. I guess that's her story.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a long story. Like, there was other details, but it was so long ago that I kind of forgot.
I feel like there was a lot more like, I feel like that was really short for what happened.
Yeah, I forgot the details,
because when you told me, like, I feel like a lot.
Well, because I came home. We obviously didn't go in. We just went to McDonald's for like 2 hours, just talking and whatever. I was really upset. Guys, like, I was more upset than I should have been.
Her like that.
It was just, I was being dramatic in a way. God,
no, you weren't. I don't think you were.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, ow! Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever had a lobster tail like this. Oh.
So, that's that.
Struggling with
like we said, if you guys want to know the club,
it sucks because I actually like that place too.
I've never been.
I haven't been since, but like,
well, obviously not. But
and then it's funny because another, like, why I told my friends, and one of my friends was like, the exact same thing happened to me at the exact same place. So it's probably the same bouncer that just always lays his hands on girls.
Yeah.
But not cool. Oh my goodness, why is this?
So my story's kind of similar, except
I feel like yours is worse for some reason. Like the way everything played out.
Mine is kind of similar, except it's more of It's not like there was no like touching, like physical like grabbing or anything. But basically, we were already in the club. Went outside
Gabby's
the club.
been waiting since Saturday night to tell this story.
Went outside the club. I was with my friends. If they're watching this, they know who they are. I'm not gonna say their name just because, like, you know. Basically, we went outside, and the bouncer thought that my friend was was drunk when she wasn't. She literally
I
did
don't know.
not have. They always assume that you're just like.
I guess. I get why they would think that, because like I guess that's what they deal with all night. But newsflash, not everybody
not
does
everyone,
that when they go to the club.
Not everyone gets super drunk, and like I just don't understand that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
So
Because we make sure we're really responsible when we go out too. So it's like,
I don't know what. Okay, first of all, I don't know what goes through these people's mind.
no, but
Because I feel like bouncers always try to feel like.
well, no, they have to be like that because there is stuff that actually happens like at these places and need people like that. But what he said was uncalled for. Like, it's not necessary. You don't have to be mean, especially to people who aren't doing anything.
Exactly. So essentially, we were standing outside, and I guess I don't know what he thought, but we were like outside, and everyone was where we were, so I don't know why he attacked us.
There's like usually like outside when you walk out of a club.
Because there was even people that were standing outside and they were like intoxicated, like drunk.
Yeah, like usually when people are standing outside, they tell you to clear the way just because like they don't want it to get crowded, because that's how fights start, and that's how like if it gets too crowded, it gets dangerous.
Okay, yeah,
So that's why they like try to. But
Yeah.
that still doesn't excuse what he said.
No. So we were standing, and basically, we were getting our friends an Uber because they were gonna leave. Oh my god. And basically, this bouncer, security, I don't know, I think he was a bouncer. He was like, oh, you guys need to move. And we were like, okay. Supposed to move. We started waiting for an Uber for our friend. And he just started to get mad. I don't know why, because there were so many people standing next to us. He just wanted to attack us, clearly. And he was like, he started insulting my friend because he thought she was intoxicated when she wasn't. And her things like
She's gonna bleep stuff out.
Yeah, I have to bleep stuff out, but basically he started saying like, oh, like you need to go eat a sandwich. This is to my friend, this is not to me. You need to go eat a sandwich. You look like an X-ray. Blah, blah, blah.
Who says that?
Who
to
says
a
that?
20-year-old.
He's like, you need to go eat a burger.
That's
And we were
so
like,
weird.
and I was just looking, I'm like, what are you talking about? And mind you, there's guys that are standing there next to him and they're like clapping. They're like, yeah, like you tell her, like, and we're like, and she was like, I'm not even drunk. Like, what are you talking about?
But guys, even if someone is under the influence, you don't say that to someone.
Yeah, that's
Period.
true. Because at the end of the day, like, how are you gonna insult someone, like, and go
based
for,
on their
like,
appearance,
weight?
like weight and appearance, like that's not cool.
And I just feel like that's, for someone that's grown like a bouncer, like, he was old.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So he also called her a whore, which was like crossing the line. He called my other friend a whale. So I don't know. I think he has a thing for like
Insulting
people's weight. And
that's awful.
he called her a whale. And then obviously I defended my friends, as I should be.
He didn't insult you?
Yeah, he did.
What did he say?
I look like a shrimp. He's like, you look like a shrimp. Your heels. I look like this, guys. This is me. And he said I look like a shrimp. And he said,
your heels what?
Oh yeah, he's like, you're still wearing heels and you're still that short.
That's so funny because like, what do you? What?
And I was taller than him. So like, I was like, what?
This guy clearly has like internal problems.
Yeah, because like
he needs to
clearly
figure
like
out his stuff.
he needs to figure out his life clearly
And not like take it out on others. Okay, yeah. Mr. Bouncer, that's not nice.
Anyway, so I started to defend my friend.
We're pretty calm now, but when it happened, like I wasn't there, but when my sister told me, I was heated. I was so angry that someone would say something like that.
Because it's like, who do you think you are?
Seriously.
And I actually thought when I was going into the club, I was like, wow, these security guards are actually really nice. No.
Never.
And
I don't know, like some of them are nice. Some of them just don't know how to act.
Yeah, I think they were just ridiculous. And then, so I was like upset, obviously. So I defended my friends, and then he proceeded to call me a shrimp. Like, okay.
Apparently he said that he might be like harsh.
I don't know, because I was obviously defending myself, and then this like a lady came and like told us like, you guys need to leave, like whatever. And I think she was just trying to calm down the situation. Well, the situation wasn't even that like, it's not like hands were being thrown or anything. He was just insulting us. And I don't really know who she was. She just came out of nowhere.
She's probably just like
She's probably like a,
I don't know.
Supervisor.
To be honest, if I saw that, I'd be like.
And it's like, I don't know, because also she was a girl, so it's like,
yeah.
Are you not gonna defend like?
No, they don't care. The annoying thing is they always get away with it.
Left the club. We decided, let's go somewhere else. We weren't gonna go back inside because we were like, no. So we decided to go somewhere else. And we ended up going to this club. I'm gonna say this name of the club because it's a great club. You guys should go.
I've never been.
So we ended up going to this club called Goldie. Great club. The bouncers are so nice. Every time I've gone there, they're literally like so nice. Just like great vibes, great music. It's open like until like 4 a.m. is like last call.
So you recommend to people?
I recommend to go to Goldie. It's a great club. So yeah, that's pretty much your stories.
Oh, what about the time that on your birthday, your booth got taken away from you?
Oh, do you guys want to know another story? Okay, so should I say which club?
Nah.
I'm not gonna say which club. If you guys want to know, just DM me. But then I should probably tell them if like they want to book a booth. I'm not gonna say which club this is because I just don't want to. But if you guys want to know, just DM me.
Woo! Look at this one.
Oh my gosh, show me. Delicious.
I like hot sauce.
You like hot sauce? So basically I turned 20 in November, so I decided to throw my birthday. And as much as I say I'm not gonna do a club on my birthday, I always end up doing a club.
She went from, I want to have a nice intimate gathering, to having like 30 people at the club.
That's true.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. So basically what happened is I booked my booth to be in a VIP section. So VIP is basically at this booth, it's like next to the stage. So
it's like your own little space.
It's like your own little section. They were like, yeah, you're gonna have like your own security guard, your own section. So I get there and I'm already with, not everyone's there, maybe like 6 people are missing. But it's like 25 of us that are just like inside this club. And we get to this booth. So they direct us to this booth. It looked like a box. Mind you,
so tiny.
this booth was a lot of money, like a lot. And I just didn't understand why they gave us a box. So let me explain it to you guys. The booth was probably the size of this table. So basically, let me explain how, look at this. This booth was, oh my God, wait, show it. Yum. Okay, so basically this booth was promised to be a big booth. It was promised to be big, would fit X amount of people, because I specifically, he asked me, how many people do you have? I was like, oh, I have this amount of people, 31 people, which is a lot of people to fit. Do you want sriracha?
No, I'm using.
Oh, okay. So I have like this amount of people. He was like, and the promoter was like, yeah, like that's perfect, that's fine. I chose a specific spot in the club, and I literally circled it and sent him a picture, and I was like, I want this one. And the promoter was like, yes, like of course, like you're gonna have your own rope, you're gonna have your own security guard, you're gonna have everything is just gonna be like exclusive, and you're just gonna like, the area is just for you. I was like, great. I mean, I thought it was worth it for the amount that we were paying.
The amount of people.
Yeah, and for the amount of people that were coming. So we get there, it's the size of a box. Literally, they took a rope and just divided like the bigger booth. Like, so the people next to us had a big booth. Like, when I say big, like it was like 3 times the size of what they gave me. And we're just there, and I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. So I text the promoter person that
this booth probably fit like 5-6 people max. It was so tiny.
Literally, the amount that was being spent, like, that was ridiculous. So I texted the promoter guy, and I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I can't have this booth. I just don't know what to do with this. I have this amount of people coming. I'm paying X amount of money. Like, this is not worth it. I don't want this. And so the promoter came. He wasn't really a promoter. He was like one of those people that like make sure everything is like intact with all the booths. And so he came. He was like, he brought the manager. So I think
he was really nice, actually.
He was really nice. He came with the manager.
Yeah, the manager. I don't know if it was the manager or...
Regardless,
who
it was like some type of like, oh, the Raptors are playing. What's their score? Can you check? So the manager came and basically told me that the booth that I had said I wanted and was promised was sold to the, was only for like regulars. Like people that book months in advance.
So you couldn't have
it. Mind you, I booked this in October, beginning of October. My birthday was in November, just so you guys know. And
we were never made aware of this rule.
Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean? And she proceeded
I was
to
like,
tell me,
regular or not, we're spending the same amount of money. If anything, we have more people, so we'll bring in more than like the people beside us had maybe 5 people in the booth.
So another part of the story is that the people next to us, they didn't really have a lot of people, and their booth was huge. And I was like, oh, like maybe they'll switch with us because they could fit in the smaller booth. So I asked them, they were super rude. They were like, no, we're not switching, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, bro, I just asked. Anyway, and so then I didn't know what to do. The manager left. I was like, we're gonna have to settle for this booth. I don't know what to do.
No, I kept insisting there's no way we can fit.
And all of my friends were just like, Gabby, like, you need, like, you were like, we can't do this.
We can't just settle. At some point, I said, let's
settle.
leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. Like, the mess up wasn't our fault. And like, everyone was paying the same amount, but we had no space. And I was like, you can't even say we're not regulars. We go there all the time.
Yeah, like we're always, that's like my favorite club. So anyway, moving on. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not settling for this. I texted the promoter person again and I was like, I'm not buying this. This is a ripoff. I'm leaving. He was like, hold on, wait, don't leave yet. And he comes back with the manager or the owner. I don't know what.
It wasn't an owner. It was like one of the managers.
Yeah,
like
it was
like probably have a lot. This might be like the booth manager or something.
Yeah. The manager, please tell me again, like, oh, we don't sell this booth. I was like, well, can you do something for me? Is there a bigger booth on the other side? Because basically, there's two sides for these like VIP sections. Mind you, there was no security guard that was in front of our section, and there was barely a rope. It was like this long.
It was really like not.
It was just not cute. And I was
if we were like 10 people, we could have like.
Yeah, but even then,
it wasn't even a thing of, oh, it's not good enough. It was just, it did not fit.
Like we would physically not fit.
Yeah, physically. We would have had to ask people to just leave. Like it was too small.
So, and I was like, well, either you guys offer me something else or I'm leaving.
Yeah, I said,
period.
Like,
I was like,
so
we
many
can
clubs.
go to another club.
There's so many clubs in Toronto, like we could go anywhere.
So they were like, hold on. So they went on like their little iPads or whatever and they checked and they were like, okay, we have a booth on the balcony, which is a kind of a VIP.
It's a VIP, but nobody, like it's boring.
Yeah, like you're on the balcony, you're not near the dance floor, you're not near any of the like, so basically like you're not near anything. So I was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And so I decided,
they gave
me something else.
Yeah.
And then you can continue.
They gave us a booth that was all the way in the back of the club, which it was fine. Like we had done that before, like in that section. And it's a nice section and everything. It's just not as busy. Mm-hmm. But because we had so many people, like it was fine. Mm-hmm. And I think they ended up giving us 2 booths. Like,
they gave us 2 booths.
So they ended up giving us like a huge one.
So but basically we basically had our own section at the back, but even the back, like it was fun because it was near like
it's still fun. Floor. Yeah.
It was near everything. They were trying to sell me the more expensive one. They were like, oh, you should get the balcony.
You should go upstairs.
And I was like, no, I don't want it.
No.
And so that's what ended up happening. We literally all 30 of us all went to the back to this booth. It was huge. There was our own section.
It just wasn't as many people there, so it's not as crowded.
Yeah,
so it's hard to like mingle with other people, if that makes sense.
But honestly, we all had fun.
But we had enough people there to make.
It was like the booth was full.
Yeah, it was
even
full.
Though like it was huge, like it was full.
It was
like we wouldn't have fit in the other booth.
No way.
That wouldn't have happened.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got so mad.
It's just when you have your mind set on something and it's planned and everything, it just sucks when you have to like scramble and like do something.
And I was so stressed out because it's like everyone's there. I literally told everyone like, hey, like this is gonna be a VIP booth, like we're gonna have so much fun, like blah blah blah. And even though like obviously if you have any booth it's fun, it's just we had never had a VIP
this
booth.
Is such first world.
I know, like we didn't have a VIP booth, so like we're mad. Basically the verdict of this is
clubs suck.
Clubs are they're very unreliable.
You just gotta be careful. You gotta have those, you have to always be with people that
look at reviews. Reviews are important. Yelp.
Okay, but every club has bad reviews. Like every club has bad reviews. So, I don't think I've ever seen comments that were like, I love this place.
I don't think I have either. But
don't look at reviews.
Just
go yourself. Well, some people hate certain places. Like my sister hates certain places that I like and like vice versa.
That's true.
And like music tastes and everything.
But we can give you recommendations on the best clubs to go to. Oh my god. Let's just make this a happy topic. Goldie, great club. It's on King Street.
These are, I think we should say, like, if you were in Toronto for one night, where would you go? Goldie, I've never been, so I can't speak on that.
For our club. I don't know. Where? Laval is not bad.
It's not a club though, is it?
What clubs do you like? Everly? Do you like Everly?
I've never been.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
was that Everly? No, we went to Early Mercy.
Oh, okay.
Early Mercy is fun, but when we went for
Oh my god, another story. The power went out.
when we went for my friend's birthday, the power went out at like 1:30. It was so bizarre. Like 1:30, and we were having fun. And we were, ow, why would you do that? I don't know. I asked the girl. I was like, does this happen often? She's like, honestly, I've never seen this happen. And all the bars and clubs on that block,
That's so funny.
the power went out, and everyone's just outside. Like, what is going on? I mean, we stayed inside just to see if the power would come back on until we gave up, and the power never came back on that night.
Oh yeah.
It was so weird.
I went to pick her up. She was like, yo.
I was like, listen, the power went out.
Please come pick me up,
come pick me
Mom.
up. Yeah. So
That was funny.
it was funny. I was
laughing.
It was
I was like,
I literally everyone was taking Snapchats. Like, what is that? There's no, imagine just being in a club and there's just no music.
and no power.
Like nothing.
And you're in the dark.
In the dark. And like the bathrooms. Comments.
Oh, and if you guys want this recipe, this is the cocktail sauce. It's really easy. It's like 3 ingredients. So yeah, do you have anything to say?
No.
Oh my god.
When did that get there?
I don't know. But I hope it wasn't like too long ago.
Gabby, I stopped eating so long ago.
Oh no. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like this video, comment down below if you guys have any club stories. Share it. You know, safe space, YouTube. And did I say like the video? Subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you guys don't miss a video from me.
That's what I get for not wearing my glasses and looking in the viewfinder.
Yeah, basically. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to Seafood for being great food. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Say bye. You have to like do both of your hands. Bye.
Jasmine?